All right, guys, you're gonna have to forgive me a little bit because it's after midnight and I'm a little tired. I'm about to go to bed. But I wanted to put this video out real quick. It was a great game, man. Great series, great season by both teams, and I'm kind of sad actually because watching Tim Duncan miss that layup, you can just see the frustration. It just built up, you know, from the whole season. It just came down to not exactly that moment, but when he missed that layup, you pretty much knew that the Spurs weren't going to win the championship. And it's unfortunate because when you got two great teams like this, there can only be one winner. But for me, in my book, and I don't care what anybody says, there ain't no losers in this series. And both teams, to me, are champions. And I know you can't get the ring and the trophy for the Spurs, but I will never call the Spurs a loser or not a champion because of what happened in the series. They gave it their all, and unfortunately, they came up short. And that Game 6, man, they had it. They had the championship. I've never seen anything like that. A team that close, not come through, man. And a total team effort by the Spurs. And NBA Jerry definitely tips his hat off to them because that was one of the greatest NBA final series, if not the greatest final series I've seen in a long time. So hey, man, congratulations to the Spurs on a great season. They don't have anything to lower their head about or be sad. I know they are, but classy organization. You saw Greg Popovich smiling at LeBron and Dwayne Wade and stuff like that. That was, I don't think I've ever seen a coach that happy and smiling. His demeanor was like that after a tough loss, especially in a Game 7, man. In a great game. It was a great game. And then LeBron James and Dwayne Wade, man, those guys played great. Chris Bosh didn't even score. And this is why I tell you guys I don't go by a stat sheet. Because if you look at the stats, it looks like basically Chris Bosh didn't do anything, but he did. The guy, great, he played great team defense. He played great one-on-one defense on Tim Duncan. And his overall presence that you can't look at, can't see on the stat sheet was there. And it was a great team effort by the Miami Heat. But obviously the difference, and I said this after Game 6, at the end of the day, they're both great teams, but what separated these two teams was the Spurs don't have LeBron James and the Miami Heat does. It's as simple as that. I know a lot of X and O's and a lot of things going on, but LeBron James, man, and I've said it before, he is the best player I've ever seen. And when he puts his mind to it and he plays like that, because he started off aggressive from start to finish, he was hitting his threes, he was hitting his open jump shots. I mean, his whole body language. And I'm not talking about the stats, how many rebounds and points and assists he had. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about his leadership, his body language, how he was talking to the players, all that stuff that you can't read on the stat sheet. He did it all tonight, And this guy, man, he's taken over the league if he hasn't taken it over already. And he's giving me that Michael Jordan feeling again, like I had back in the 90s when Michael was winning 3 championships in a row, taking some time off, winning 3 again. I mean, this guy is a multiple champion now. The Heat, they got some decisions to make in the summer, I know that. But right now, the big three are together. Dwayne Wade, despite being hurt, and not 100%. He gave it his all, man. He played a great floor game tonight. And I'm not talking about how well he shot from the field. He had great body language, too. He played good defense, shot good shots. Sometimes he, took a couple of bad shots here and there, but overall he had a good floor game. A lot of rebounds and stuff like that. But his intensity on the defensive end and the offensive end definitely showed up tonight. And this was a must-win game for the Miami Heat, and they got it done. But like I said, I don't get any satisfaction out of either of these teams winning because at the end of the day, there's only one champion that's going to be crowned, and it's sad. And I am sad right now because the season's over. Like there's no more games, and it's crazy. But hey, we know it's all got to come to an end. It's going to be interesting summer. We're going to see what happens. I'll probably make another video tomorrow and stuff like that. I'll get more into LeBron James. But I want to, get your overall thoughts on what you guys thought about the series, what you guys thought about the Spurs, LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, whatever you want to talk about. And one more thing. I got to say this before I go. And this is for the half truth, 341.5. You know, you talked a lot of stuff about LeBron, and I'm not going to sit here and say in your face and all that stuff because, you know, hey, I don't play basketball in the NBA. I can't control what any player does or doesn't do. I'm not out there playing. But one thing's for sure, the half truth. You cannot say LeBron James is not a leader because he led the team to victory, and you damn sure can't say the man ain't a winner. He's a two-time champion. So you can call him Scottie Pippen all you want, but I don't want to hear nothing about that man is not a leader and he's not a winner. Because he is, and so is the whole Miami Heat organization, Dwayne Wade and all them boys, man. They did a great job. So let me know your thoughts on the whole entire series in the NBA season, whatever you want to talk about. All right? Have a good night. I'll talk to you guys soon. Thanks for listening.